Have you ever wondered if the ponies in My Little Pony are actually evolved versions of human beings? In this video, we will dive and analyze the intriguing evidence that can change the way that you see this series. So get ready for a journey that will get you thinking for days. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and who doesn't find odd that the ponies in Equestria behave like humans? Like, we see that they grow their own food, write letters, read papers, get married, and even speak. I know that this kinda seem like out of a sudden and crazy, but dude, ponies are well-developed creatures in the show. The most bizarre thing is that ponies, buffaloes, and donkeys are the only civilized animals in the show that have their traits, personalities, concept, rules, and a nation, while the other animals are wild and irrational. Why is that? Well, for starters, the ponies seem to be living in the Bronze Age or medieval era. We just need to take a look at their houses structures and simple houses with hay ceilings. There's also the lack of technology in this world, where ponies still communicate through letters and royal decrees. Besides that, Equestria runs on a monarchy system, and we have prince and princesses, not a democracy like nowadays, with presidents and such. Dude, look at the complexity of that. The only animals that I know that follow this kind of hierarchy are ants. And there's more. In the city of Manhattan, the citizens have luxurious apartments, like if they were already in the 20th century. Isn't this odd? It seems like on one side, ponies are stuck on the time, and in the other side, they have normal lives while... Wait, I have a revelation moment. What if humans started to do a third world war and ended up annihilating the entire human race and starting a new era? And I'm not crazy, just stay with me so you can see where I'm going. As we know, for humans, everything is an excuse for fighting. In this case, humans fought a nuclear war, just like the Mushroom War from Adventure Time, you know? In this universe, the whole humanity was transformed into beings never seen before, like magical dogs, unicorns that speak Korean, and even a candy kingdom, with its candy people. Dude, what if the lore of Equestria is exactly that? What if the ponies are those humans that suffered mutations after the radiation of a nuclear war affected them? The character Lyra Heartstring is always used as a joke, where in the pony world, humans are just tails. That's because she appears sitting just like a human. There's people who say that this is just a joke from the creator of the show, but what if the series is trying to tell us something? You see, in My Little Pony's first generation, we had human characters that interacted with ponies, like Megan, but after G4, we've never seen any other human or any mention of them. The complete opposite, actually. They don't even know what is a human being. Let's take a look at Twilight's reaction after she arrived at that world and realized that she now has legs and hands, and that she didn't walk on fours anymore. And look, that isn't our human world, even because there's no such thing as magical and colorful people. It could simply be a parallel universe, and what happened in Equestria could also happen on that quote-unquote human world. But to know what really happened, you need to stay with me. Did you know that there's a Bluey episode that never aired? The name of the episode is Archaeology. In it, we would have Bandit lecturing about the cave dogs, that prehistoric ancestors that lived many years ago before Bluey's current civilization. Something rather normal, right? But then, why haven't we seen that in the universe of G4? Why they never study the cave ponies or something like that? Are they maybe trying to hide what happened in the past? Or even that the ponies weren't always ponies? I believe so. I get it was this introduction of the prehistorical pony era could shift the focus from the main narrative. But come on, that would explain a lot about the citizens of Equestria and help understanding the reason why they have the biggest reign until this point. And if the ponies are really humans that evolved, that would explain a lot, like how they are extremely intelligent and advanced, even more than buffaloes and donkeys. But Julie, Equestria is filled with civilizations. Why did you only quote the buffaloes and donkeys? Because the rest of the creatures creatures are mythical animals that don't exist in real life, like griffs and dragons and minotaurs and so on. These little ponies being the only really advanced in every aspect of civilization makes it evident that something that changed their DNA or even their thinking capacities. But since you're here, tell me what you think of this video so far, because the next topic will explain how humans possibly acquired magic. We always see unicorns of all sorts of media, like cartoons, movies, and even old Greek tales. That make me think, what if humans try to replicate this concept of magic in our world? What if they've really found a unicorn and captured it to study? Maybe the animal freaked out and used a very powerful magic. That's a possibility, and without them realizing, everyone there would have turned this unicorn into a ticking bomb after looking the animal into some facility of some sort. And because it is a magical creature, his magic could have turned every human into something else. Until this point was just a fairy tale, and it wiped everyone's memory as a bonus. While I wrote this script, I remember a scene from the first Thor movie, where the son of Odin quotes Jane from today's human science is the magic that he has in Asgard, the world that he came from. What I mean by that is that, what if the magic that exists in Equestria is some sort of advanced tech that humans managed to discover, and by being a science that they never studied before, it spread the world and altered all life in the earth? Pretty nuts, right? But do you wanna know what's even crazier? You get into the point of the video and not liking it. Come on guys, it's free and helps me bring more videos like this one for you guys. Okay. This advanced science thing is a real plausible hypothesis that would explain why Equestria is different than everything else we saw. Mainly its format. Checking Equestria's map out, it doesn't seem like much, right? But there's something hidden there. Notice that the nations are all united. We even have a few oceans here and there, but the lands are almost all united. It's not like our continents, where most are separated lines away from each other. And notice how there's a train track that lead everywhere. If the nations weren't united, why would they let ponies get to the other land so easily? And looking to this map for a few minutes, I came up with two theories. The Pangaea united everyone after the Great Catastrophe. Nowadays, there's this theory where all the countries are rifting apart, but in the future, they will connect once again behind the globe at a spot known as Point Nemo. That would explain why Equestria doesn't have country borders, being everyone from the same nation. That's not the case. That means Equestria is what's left of the planet Earth after the war. This theory is way darker and morbid, but it would make sense, given that every magical creature is in Equestria. Even the farthest are right around the corner, and that would explain the Earth shape, since it doesn't seem like any country that we know of. It would also explain the reason why the ponies united. After the war, there's no winner or loser. Everyone goes to shit. And because of that catastrophe, humans now have no legs nor arms, nor hands nor feet, but now horns, wings, snouts of ponies. Others went crazy to the point of becoming irrational animals. Others accepted this new life and completely forgot who they were in the past. People that had families and advanced technology. Now they are magical animals learning about this new world and about themselves, and would begin this new era from scratch. Once again. Now I want to hear from you guys. Do you really think that the ponies were humans in the past, or this is just a cartoon to make the ponies more humans so we can relate more to them? I want to hear from you guys about this. Thank you a lot for watching this video to here, and hasta la vista.